So here we are in SSE Edit, which is where we're going to start today. Did Lucien ever learn to play music? Yes. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby. Does imply that he is a musician. So yes, does Lucien have banter with Mikhail? There's a list of all the followers Lucien will interact with on my website, josephrussellauthor.com. If you just Google Joseph Russell, it comes up. Go onto the Lucien section, you'll see a bunch of different articles explaining these things, and one of them is a list of all the followers he interacts with. And no, Mikhail is not on that list. And I have no plans to do many more vanilla followers anytime soon because I hate splicing dialogue with a passion. It's horrible. So I probably won't do much more of that anytime soon. Sorry. Hey, Sacrilicious, welcome to the stream. Hello, Zitty Pups. Ooh, ping the Discord. Thank you, Check. Good shout. I knew I was forgetting something. We'll do that right now. I am but a fool who knows nothing. Live streams. Stream notify. That said, if you follow the channel, you should get a notification anyway. So do that if you haven't done. Makes me very happy. Bum 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 bum. Right, the ping hath been pung. Did Lucien ever learn to play the lute or the flute or the drum? The lute would be his instrument of choice. You love splicing, do you, Yami? Why? It's very painful to make. The reason I don't like splicing is that I never get results that satisfy me. You can always tell they're spliced. It's very, very difficult to actually build a convincing conversation between, one NPC and the other one that's just assembled from existing lines. Very difficult. So, to the extent that I know Ori does it very well from Song of the Green, and Inigo does a good job of it. I can't remember how many vanilla followers he does interact with. I know it's quite a few. I haven't really listened much to those, to be honest, because I tend to use modded followers rather than the vanilla. But I've heard the Lydia ones, which obviously makes some changes to the character of Lydia, but are very well done. So it can be done very well. I just find it very difficult to produce the results that I'm happy with. You know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, really, with Lucien. I try and polish him as much as possible. And I don't like there being things that make him scream, I'm a mod. You know, that take you out of the immersion. So this is a Shimiji Charlatan, which is a little desktop pet, which was made by Shiva, Mama Bear Shiva off the Discord, who is lovely and did a great job of putting this together. The Shimiji is just a software tool that you can get online, but Shiva did the art for it. And I'm planning on making this available on the next... It is currently available on Discord, on my Discord server. If you search for Shimiji, you can find a download link. But I'm planning on putting the download link in the MISC section of my Nexus page for Lucien when I release version 1.6.0. I haven't done that yet because I don't want people to think it's a new update when they see the notification and then just see, oh, it's just a Shimiji. So I will do... but I'm planning on, when I release 1.6.0, you'll be able to pick up this little guy from the Nexus. Did you miss anything exciting, Bard? Probably not. It's only me prattling. It's never really very exciting, if I'm honest with you. Shh. Hey, Forced Sanity. Hey, Silver14578. That's true, Nuna, exactly. That's the thing with splicing dialogue. You are imposing character choices on the NPC, which is always going to conflict with someone's idea of that character. Oh, hey, Shiva! Speak of the Shiva. Thank you so much for the sub. Hey, Mazakin Prime, welcome. Hey, Shuckleberry. Sorry, the chat, there's a lot of chat, and I have to scroll down through it to catch up, so you have to You have to wait. Sorry. I'll get to you as quickly as I possibly can. Anyway, here's Tiny Lucien. Thank you so much for the bits, Shuckle. So, Saints and Seducers patch here. One thing that we forgot to do was I set up some idols to comment on the quest line, but some of them that wanted to do distance checks against particular objects I didn't fill because it is easier to fill those in SSE Edit than it is to try and find the record in the creation kit. So we need to do that before I forget about it. So I'm going to look for get distance checks in the conditions for these lines, and here is one here. Get distance null reference. So that was the arm. That armor these bandits were wearing was quite remarkable. Let's have a look around. I'd love to find out more about it. So this is intended to happen after you've just defeated the Saints bandits and before you discover the journal. Which means I need to do a distance check here on the journal. Or was it on the bandit leader? On the Saints bandit leader? I think it might be on the Saints bandit leader. Thing is, it was so long ago that we set this up, I've actually forgotten, so I need to make another decision about it. Hey, Nick RDT, welcome to the stream. Hey, yeah, the coding of Doom? I wouldn't say there's Doom going on here. Hey, Mulberry Mint, welcome to the stream. Greetings and salutations. I hope the world is treating you well. Hydrate, certainly will, and posture check. Yes, sensible, good. So, I need to find this... find what I need to reference here, which is this... so I'm going to open up UESP... We're going to go back to the quest line here, and we were doing balance of power. And I'll just check what actually happens in the quest. So you locate the bandits, and you defeat their leader. That's what we're at here with stage 420. And then you investigate the campsite. So if I do a get distance check on the bandit leader... then that should do the job. So, question is, where is the bandit leader? They're all just Saints bandits, aren't they? So, that should be, if I go to the quest, balance of power, and I'm looking for Saints bandit leader note, alias Saints bandit leader. Now, who is that filled with? That's the question. How do I do this? I have to try and remember. It's very difficult. Yay for vacation, Mazzacam! Oh my god, you're going on vacation? That is so exciting. That's a really cool idea, Sacrilegious. You're connecting Solstheim to Skyrim. How on earth are you doing that? I love it. It sounds fantastic. But that just sounds like a ridiculous amount of work. Like how? How do? Please explain. Will Lucien the Dragonborn ever meet the Greybeards and defeat Alduin? I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen in future series of Lucien the Dragonborn. Why would I spoil my own story in advance? Okay. Golden Bandit boss. No, that's Kinthal. I don't want that. I want the bandit leader. Kinthal is from the second batch. So how do I find what is filling these aliases? Ah, we look down here, don't we? Saints Bandit Leader Journal. Saints Camp Bandit with note. Oh, that's Seducers Bandit Leader, which means Saints Bandit Leader should be somewhere up here. Saints Bandit Leader. Saints Camp Bandit. Saints Camp Bandit with note? Saints Bandit Leader, here we go. Now, what fills this? This one. Oh, that's Saints Camp Bandit with note. And the display name is Saints Bandit Leader. Right, here we go. And it's filled with this reference. this specific reference here. So if I do change form ID, I can copy the form ID from there. Then I can go down to my dialogue here, and I can fill the reference into there. Do you see what I mean about this being easier in SSE Edit? Because I can just do that. And there we go. I've now filled that. So saying, if Lucien is within 2,000 meters of, or 2,000 Skyrim distance units of the Saints Bandit leader, then this dialogue line becomes an option. So now I can save that. Except I can't save it. And the reason I can't save it is because this is an ESL. But the creation kit doesn't really know how to work with ESLs. Well, it's an ESL flagged DSP, and the creation kit doesn't really know how to do that. So a lot of the IDs of the records we've created are not valid for the ESL, because ESLs have to map between, I think these just use the last 4 digits here, and if they, which most of these lines appear to, but they don't actually. It's weird. I don't really understand fully myself, but when you do an ESL flagged ESP, to make it all work, you need to renumber the IDs to make sure it's properly compacted for ESLs. So to do that, we just highlight the whole file and we do renumber form IDs from an 800, which is the smallest possible value. You have to do this before you start recording any dialogue. Otherwise, you have to rename all your dialogue. And we're going to do that. And there we go. That's renumbered the form IDs, so they're now all within the range that ESLs will accept. So now if I press Ctrl and S and save, it should work without errors. Yes, good. Sacrilegious, I'm using Xedit scripts to move all references, landscape, and water height from Solstheim to Skyrim. Then I use a tool like Xlog to generate the loads. Finally, I put trigger boxes on the edge of each world space that teleports you and nearby actors to the other side. Oh, so you can see it, but when you get there and you hit the trigger box, you teleport into the original Solstheim. That makes sense. You still keep the original Solstheim world space. You're just teleporting there when you get there. Does it work the other way around? Will I be able to see Skyrim from Solstheim? Can you swim back? That sounds like even more work because you have to bring all of Skyrim over. Hey, Vindexel. Oh, glad you enjoyed that. When deciding whether or not to join the Bards College or Thieves Guild, you have to weigh the pros and cons. That's very silly. Where did you see that, Bard? Because I'd love to use that for Lucien. But if it's someone else's joke, I probably shouldn't. Okay, so we've done... So I've done that. I need to now go through the rest of all the lines, and it's going to take a little while, so sorry about that. But we need to populate all these distance checks. Now, they don't all have distance checks, so that's going to save us some time. But some of them do. Here's one. Now this is the same thing for the Saints again. It's just an alternative line for if you had already found a journal. Because you can do it in 2 different orders. So again, I can fill this just with the same one. Or can I? No, I can't. 440 defeat Kinthal. So this is now Kinthal, not that bandit leader. It's a different bandit leader. So we are going to have to go back and find Kinthal. But Kinthal is a unique NPC. Which means I can find his reference much more easily. Copy that. Go down. Now where was it? Right, let's see if we can find another handy journal. Yeah, so this is there. Distance check. Done. Lovely stuff. You cannot actually go to Solstheim if it was in the Skyrim world space, as that would exceed the 128 by 128 cell limit. Oh, is there a limit to that? Oh, what do you know? Jotun Randall, we don't know whether it'll have Hammerfell. We don't know where Elder Scrolls 6 will be set. No one has any information about that. It's all just speculation. Okay, right, so a needle pulling thread. The next one here, I think, because we've done that one now. So this one, another clue. This doesn't have a distance check, so we can move on. This one does have a distance check, and here we're doing our distance check to the elytra. To that specific elytra that is your pet elytra. So for that, let's take a peek at the acquisition quest for my pet elytra. Mania. And see if we can find the reference for the elytra themselves. Which isn't there! Why is it not there? Okay, how have they done this then? Let's go back. Now, have I got two variants of this? Yeah, my word, what in the world are you? Yeah, so these are the two different ones. One needs to be mania, one needs to be dementia. And the mania, this one here will need to go with the saints. Yeah, and then the other one will need to go with the seducers. If I can see it. Yeah, which is down there. Okay. It's very complicated, sorry. And probably not the most interesting content. But there you go. That's modding for you sometimes. Well, I had no idea about that, Sacrilegious, but it makes sense. The centre of Tamriel is Bleakwind Basin. You can go 64 cells north, south, west, or east. What do you know? Okay, I need to find the pet elytra. And it is doable. It's an elytra nymph. But it's not the hostile kind of elytra nymph. Now, is it the mania one or the dementia one? Elytra, elytra, elytra. Where are you? My pet elytra mania. That goes with the saints. The mania one goes with the saints. Okay, so I'm looking for the mania dementia. The mania dementia? The mania elytra nymph? Okay, none of those. All of these are just ones that are placed in the root dungeon. Ah! Because it's Manic Elytra Nymph. This is the pet. Yeah. Right. Which is placed here. So it's this record. So change form ID. Get the form ID. We're good. Can take that now. And I can pop that in my word, what are the world are you? In this distance check here. Boom. Done. Yes, if you type Shimiji into the word search in Discord, like Shiva says, then you'll find the tiny Lucien there. Otherwise, you can wait for 1.6.0 when I'll release it in the MISC section. Okay, we have another distance check here. This is now onto the Seducers, so I want to find the Seducers bandit leader. So maybe we can follow the same process we did before, which is to go back to balance of power, scroll all the way down, Saints bandit leader, Seducers bandit leader. No, that's Svarig, and that's Kinthal. No, Seducers, Bandit, Seducers Camp Bandit with note. Seducers Bandit Leader Journal. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Nope. No, that's the note. That's the Bandit note. Seducers Camp Bandit with note, which is the Saint Seducers Bandit Leader, which is this one here. Tragic to have Tiny Lucien Yeet away your Skyrim game screen. He does do that. It's fun. Right, here we are. Seducer's Bandit Leader is here. Change form ID. Control and C. Right. Back down to here now. Get distance check. null reference. Paste it in. Good stuff. Right. Ooh, a journal, love a good journal. We don't need. Svarig indeed. Sounds like someone we need to chat to. That's okay. Right. So then this should be when Svarig is dead. So we need to find Svarig, who is there, who was placed in the world there. Here's his reference ID. Change form ID. Copy. Okay. Done. Down. Find this. Sorry again, guys. I know this isn't interesting, but that's modding. Okay. Done. Righto. Yeah, Dawnguard does use several new world spaces, as Sacrilegious said, yeah. Tiny Lucien is so strong he can yeet the whole land of Skyrim. I can believe it! So one thing I asked on Twitter and in the Discord, which you guys are very welcome to jump in and advise me on, I'm currently doing a little bit of polishing on my Lucien version 1.6.0 work. Because we're coming to beta testing on the weekend, so I am making sure everything works on my end, polishing and tweaking things. Found a few lines that needed the audio rebalancing, and a few lines with incorrect subtitles, so I fixed those. If you guys have any awareness of any lines you've discovered that are either too loud or too quiet, or have subtitles that don't match the words Lucien says, or have spelling mistakes in or whatever, if you can remember them, let me know which they are, because now is a great time for me to go in and fix them. Yeah, as I say, just let me know, and I will do that when I'm done with the stream. I appreciate it's not the sort of thing one tends to write down necessarily when you come across it, but if you happen by any strange fluke to think of any or to spot any, now's a good time to let me know. Right, this is the other one. This should be the Demented Elytra we want here now. And the Demented Elytra Nymph is here, and that's placed in the world there. So that's its reference ID. So we change form ID, we copy that. We can take that, we can go down. We can go to the my word, what in the world are you, number 2. Down there, do a distance check, and we can paste the object reference in there. Done. Remember to keep saving so you don't lose all your progress, because that's very disappointing when that happens. Tiny Lucien is hiding in the corner. Oh, he's gone. Where you gone, buddy? He was up there. I'm sure he'll turn up. Tiny Lucien. There we go. Oh, no, now there's 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. No, now there's 1. That's fine. Can we maybe get rid of the underwear ad at the bottom? There we go. That's better. Elytra nymphs are cute. Yes, they are. I like them. Lucien the Dragonborn has 2 pet Elytra nymphs. Right. We have another distance check. So this is, gosh, another Elytra, but this one's a different colour. Which one did I mean? 100 and 300. 100 and 100. Oh. Oh, okay. I can tell by the numbering I used here. So 100 and 130 is... Oh, they're the same. Right, yes. Okay. So this is for... if you have already acquired the Manic one and haven't yet acquired the Dementia one. So this should therefore be referring to the Dementia Nymph. Yes. So I need the Dementia Nymph, whose reference I already pasted in the second one down here. This is the Dementia Nymph. So if I do the distance check and I just copy all of that, and I just paste it in here, job's a good one. And then the other one back here, get distance, copy, and then go down to this one here, and then paste it in there. Tiny Lucien dreaming of sweet rolls. Yes, I'm sure he would. Sweet rolls that are like big enough for him to jump into and eat his way out. like having custom voice lines for your character, Logan. It's not something that I've ever been a fan of, really, in games where you create your own character. I find it sort of constraining. But if you enjoy that, good for you. Player head tracking is great, though. Big fan of having that, of having the player look in the right direction. Conversation between Lucien and Cicero. I don't think they'd have very much in common. At all. I don't think they get on very well. Right. Do we have a distance check here? No, we don't. Do we have a distance check here? No, we don't. I don't think there are that many more now. That might be all of them. None of these have get distance checks. Oh, we might be done. We might be. Yeah, we are. We're done. Good. I'll just check the others, just in case. I don't think there were in any others, but you never know. Because that was all the idle lines we went through. And here I'm now going through the combat taunts. Yep, that's all fine. The unique hellos. Now, none of these are to do with... None of these have get distances, I don't think, because they're all item and enemy related. Go back to that one there. No, that's fine. Yeah. Those are both fine. Now, here I've got a get active value % health. I knew I'd done this wrong somewhere. So this is a 20. I've put 20. Get active value % less than 20. However, this is foolish. Because if we look up creation kit, get active value %, it returns a number between 0 and 1. So what I mean to have is 0.2, not 20. Whereas get random %, on the other hand, does return a number between 1 and 100. Hi, back from dinner, I'm Joe. Is this patch releasing with version 1.6.0 or sooner? So yeah, as Nuna says, well, so I can't promise this will be ready at the same time as version 1.6.0. It might end up taking longer. I don't know how many weeks we'll be going at it for. But I won't release it before version 1.6.0. Because, as Nuna says, I don't want people to get that update notification, assume it's the new version coming out, and log on and see, oh, it's just a CC update. You know, I'm trying really hard not to disappoint people. Because having comments from people saying they're disappointed by something is not fun. You know, that's not what you want to read. Oh, okay, Bard. No, it wouldn't be a problem on Xbox, you're right. Xbox people wouldn't have any danger of being disappointed because they don't get a notification like that. It's obvious that it's a different file. But yeah, on PC, that's an issue. Okay, so I think I'm done tweaking this Saints and Seducers patch. I think it should all work now. So now we can get on with some recording. I'm not going to do a super long stream today, by the way, because I've got loads of work still to do on 1.6.0. I want to crack on with finishing the main file. So we're not going to carry on all the way till 8. But we might do another half an hour at least. Maybe up to an hour. I'll see how the mood takes me. Ha! Ha! You're so wrong, Yotam Randor. You're so wrong. You would be amazed how much people can be disappointed by you, even if you do it for free and on your own free time. Sadly, not how it works. Right. So, we're going to want Cubase, which I've actually, in planning ahead, I've already opened. And look! It actually works! The microphone's actually working. Straight away, right off the bat. How shocking is that? And I've even created a file called Lucien Saints and Seducers. I'm that with it. Oh, sweet summer child. Exactly, Sacrilegious. Exactly. Right. So, where should we start? Well, I think it's probably better to open the CK and do it through the CK. Now we're done with SSE Edit. I think for recording, it's easier for me to have the CK open. I prepared Joseph. What madness is this? Oh, it's the height of madness and it won't happen again. Don't you worry about it. And I'm just going to pop the camera back to me just while I set up the CK. See, I'm not that prepared. Obviously, I didn't have the CK ready. Although you can't have it open at the same time as SSE Edit. Well, you can, but you have to be a bit careful. I want the Saints and Seducers plugin, which has hidden itself in my load order. Where are you hiding, Lucien Saints and Seducers plugin? I'm just scrolling through a big long list. Oh, the kitty want a drink, Mazican. They want the sippy. Lucien Saints and Seducers, Lucien Saints and Seducers. This is the worst part of... It's not the worst part of anything, really. It's just a frustrating part of modding, is looking for your file. There it is. Right. I will switch back to the screen with camera in a sec, just when I've made sure I'm not showing you guys any spoilers from the new update. Da 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 do 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 da 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 da. Name that tune. What's that the theme from? You guys are normally very good at spotting what I'm humming. Da 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 da. No guesses? I thought you guys would get that. To be fair, it's a very British thing. Oh, ringing a bell for Nuna. Yeah, I'm sure they don't show it in the US, actually, so those of you over the pond won't stand a chance. Yeah, it's probably a uniquely British thing. I can't imagine there'd be much of a market for it on in any other country, really. The humming was da 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 ba da ba 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 bow 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 dee 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 dee. Think sunshine. There's sunshine usually. That's your clue. Right, let's go through these in my usual way of doing it, which is from left to right, so we don't miss stuff. So we'll start with the whole jiggalag explanation. The beginning sounds like the Mario theme. Da 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 da. That's the Mario theme, but it's not what I'm singing. See, you didn't know you were going to get a bonus round of Name That Tune. That's the extra content that I produce for you. Right, let me grab my pop filter, which is not far away because I've been using it a lot lately. It's not, but it is on BBC, Ninja. BBC is is the right direction, but it's not about house hunting. Right, let's record this then. Tiny Lucien is always falling or stealing things. Very true. I might just have a hydrate. And before I click record, I need to warm up into my Lucien voice. Hello there, my name is Lucien Flavius. Hello, hello, I say, goodness me, marvellous. Splendid. Gosh, goodness me. What on earth? Let's see, divide by mission tax constant, carry the 7. Yes, I think that sounds more or less right. Just turn up the poshness a bit, raise the register, and get a bit of tension, just a little bit more clenched. Gosh, goodness me. Did I mute the Twitch bits sound? No, I didn't. Why did you give bits? At least I don't think I did. Let me check. No, it ain't muted. You should still be. But no one has cheered bits, so. Oh, you're saying, did I mute it as in I should mute it? Is that what you're saying? I understand now. Sorry, I thought you meant had I muted it and was saying it wasn't working. No. Should I mute it? Yes. But also, I actually have my speakers turned off. So it's fine. It's fine. It's not going to be a problem. But now I'm with you. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Okay, so it's neither of those things, Nuna. Hey, Craving the Craze, we are working on this Saints and Seducers interaction patch for Lucien today, although, as ever, it is a modding workshop, so you're all very welcome to ask any questions about anything. Lucien is a more British posh version of Joseph. Well, his voice is. Start with my voice, and you turn it up, and you take it up in a higher register, and you poshify it so that it's all very, goodness gosh, gracious me, and you clench, and there we are. And that's him, and he's always very tense, and he's a bit worried. But he's having a lovely time. And everything's marvellous. Right. What can you tell me about Jiggalag? He's the Daedric... Gosh, that went weird. Let's try that again. He's the Daedric Prince of Order. Also, one more time. He's the Daedric Prince of Order. Also Sheogorath in disguise. Sometimes. It's complicated. Usually, though, he's a big grey spiky chap. I'm going to listen back to that. Make sure... How did that take sound for you guys? Happy with that? Do you think it sounded funny at all? Just gotta get my headphones. Unfortunately, I can't play it back to you guys on stream because Soundcard is jealous and won't share. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Listening back and craving the cranes craze. Craving the Craze thinks it sounds good as well, so I'm going to take that. Have we determined whether or not Sheogorath being Jiggalag is public knowledge in TES? Yes. We're going with. Lucien knows this. That's what we're going with. We're going to assume someone has told someone at some point. Nuna, more clues, please, Joseph. I must know the source of the tune. Okay, so, another clue. So there's sunshine, right? Everything's always sunny. And that was your first clue, but like this, so it's like, hey, chief. Which might give it away if you've seen it, or will tell you nothing if you've never seen the show. So this is now Lucien, Saints, and Seducers, Jiggalag, A. Go away, AVG, with your important cybersecurity news. I don't need to know. Da 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 da. Da 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 do 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 da 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 da. Hey, chief. There's been a murder. did I actually just export this? Can't remember. Need to check. Yes, it's that Ben Miller thing. Well done, Nuna. It's Death in Paradise, which I'm assuming none of you have seen because none of you identified the tune. But I love it. It's one of my favourite shows. And it was recently on. We had a new series of it recently. And it was great. Sadly finished again now until the next season. But we say series in the UK rather than season, but yeah. But yes, that's what it was. It's very good, but you can't binge it. Because every episode is identical in structure. It's very, very repetitive. But if you limit yourself to watching 8 episodes a year when it comes out, then you're fine. But I can't watch more than 2 in quick succession without, like, losing the will to live. And I love how they get increasingly more and more ridiculous. Like in the first season, you started having there's been a murder at the harbour. There's been a murder at the market. There's been a murder at this hotel. And now by season 10, we're on, Chief, there's been a murder at the volcano observatory. You know, they just up the ante every time. Despite never having mentioned the fact that there was a volcano on the island for 9 seasons. It's just like, there you go. Right, so I don't want to do that. I want to do... Oh, I've done the wrong way around, that's all. There we go. Yes, so it's paradise because it's sunshiny, and there aren't that many deaths. It's just that there is one murder every week for an 8-week window every year on Thursday nights. That's the thing. Just every Thursday, once a week, every year, there's a baffling murder on the island. But so long as you visit when it's not during that time window, you're fine. Okay. So, did I not export this line? I thought I did. I obviously didn't. Didn't actually hit the button. Jiggalag-a. And all the surrounding villages that also have Midsummer in the name. Yep, those are also dangerous places to be. Yes, Chris Marshall took over from Ben Miller on it. They keep changing the main cast. The cast cycles round every few seasons. But while still retaining the same feel of the show. Right, so... Why did I do that? Can't remember. I'll do the rest of the lines and then I'll start... oh, I can just might as well do it now. Bum 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 ba da bum ba do 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 do. I've put it in the wrong folder like an absolute fool. Of course you can't see anyway. So you didn't actually see my foolish mistake. But I have just put that in the Lucien.esp folder rather than the Lucien Saints and Seducers patch folder. So that's what I want. Lucien Saints and Seducers patch.esp. I will put the camera back on in a minute. Hum a new tune. Okay. Bear with me. Let me think of one. Ba 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 da 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 dun dun da 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 do da 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 da. You're right. It was the Avengers. Amazing. I wasn't sure that we were still doing a test there. I thought I was just humming something recreationally. Well, I added UK to my name, Yotam Randor, because there's already a Joseph Russell on Twitch, so I wasn't allowed Joseph Russell. So I had to put something on the end. And I went with I suppose my options were I could have gone with Joseph Russell Live. Didn't try that one, actually. Could have had Joseph Russell Bibliothèque. But we went with Joseph Russell UK because that's consistent with what I am on Twitter as well. And it's good to minimize the number of different usernames you have. Right, new line. As you might expect... No, as you might expect, he's not a big fan of chaos. So when he's not being Sheogorath, which some scholars argue is all the time these days, he's fighting him. Joseph Russell Worldwide, Joseph Russell Incorporated, Joseph Russell Inc. There could be a Joseph Russell in every country. We could all band together, form a union. Joseph Russell sounds like a good luxury brand. You think? Well, I suppose you get Joseph and Joseph, and there's Joe Malone, and there's Joe Brown. Other Joes are, of course, available, I'm sure. Joseph Russell, Mr. Worldwide. Oh, that is a cool way of spelling cool, Check. You're absolutely right. Yes, I'm not sure Joseph Russell Cult is necessarily the vibe that I'd like to go for with my streams. But thank you for the suggestion. I'll bear that one in mind. The best Joseph Russell. Now that I can get behind. They had a rather large spat not long after the Oblivion Crisis. The champion of Cyrodiil got involved and it all turned a bit ugly. It all got sorted out in the end, though. More or less. So here's a question. Cyrodiil or Cyrodiil? I mix it up a bit, do one or the other. It's a very subtle difference. What do you guys say in your heads? Do you go Cyrodiil? Or do you go Cyrodiil? Nuna goes Cyrodiil. Did I just go AB3? I did, I went AB3. I'm just going to have to rename that. I can't go AB3. That's not how numbers work. And that, Vyalislav, is not my name. The name Jasper Russell reminds you of shoes. Well, that is not my name, so I shan't take any offense. Hey, Cthulhu, welcome to the stream. Might just cut that there, actually. It all got sorted out at the end, though. There you go. Hope you're well. Hope you're staying marvellous. So I want B, C, and D. Green is a good colour? Green is a good colour. Nope, that's still not my name, Jotun Randor. Double S, double L. Come on, third time's the charm. Can you spell it? Well, that's good to hear, Cthulhu. Better is always good. Joseph Russia. That is definitely not who I am. That is an entirely different combination of letters. Ah, a singular B's nailed it. Hozeb Vrsleuz. That is my name. I am actually called Hosej Ruslers. I just call it Joseph Russell to you know, make it easier for people to pronounce. Congratulations, Yotam Randor. You spelled it correctly. Do 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 do. They call me Jasper. That's not my name. They call me Hosebj. That's not my name. They call me Peter. That's not my name. They call me Greg. That's not my name. That's not my name. I don't really know how the rest of the song goes. Oh, hours of fun. They call me Lucien. That's not my name. That's true. Some people online do call me Lucien in the comments. Which I mean is fine. You can call me whatever you want. But I am an entirely distinct consciousness. You know, I'm a person in the real world. It is different. Or I'm a very sophisticated AI. You know, an AI of sophistication. You can't be an unsophisticated AI. Well now. That was weird. Well now, it looks pretty pointy. Probably not the nicest thing to be on the receiving end of. Try that one more time. Well now, it looks pretty pointy. Probably not the nicest thing to be on the receiving end of. I'll be honest, I couldn't really tell you much else about it. There's nothing in the lore, and there are no obvious enchantments. I suppose that makes sense, really. If Jiggalag's all about being ordered and grey, I suppose he'd want his sword to be a bit boring. So there you go. Yes, Karen Medq, I can confirm Lucien is sentient. That's spot on correct, Nuna. Joseph is an anglicised Hebrew name. It means he shall add. Which I think means I was always destined to be a mathematician. He shall add what? We don't know what he shall add. Just general adding. Sums. Do I want to retake that? I might try one more take of that. Well now, it looks pretty pointy. Because different... Well, it looks pretty... Well now, it looks pretty pointy. Probably not the nicest thing to be on the receiving end of. I think that was slightly better. I just think that take felt slightly better. I don't know. What do I know? I just do my best. Hi, finally back. I'm Joe. do 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 do. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. Ah, yes, no, you got me there. I am, in fact, Greg, yes. Please draw Lucien as a hobbit, Gamer Victor. That sounds so him. What does Russell mean? Russell, as I understand it, comes from French, Rousseau, meaning red-headed or red hair. I'd have to check. Obviously, I'm not, but presumably somewhere down the line, the early Russells had red hair. Alternatively, perhaps we once fell in a big pile of leaves, and someone was paying attention. It was like, ha! Look, it's Joseph Russell, because he's always rustling around in those leaves. Ah, and someone thought that was really funny. Maybe. I don't know. Right. Bum, 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. He shall add red hair. Exactly. Exactly. And before you ask, no, I'm not telling you my middle name. Do 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 do. I might put a little bit of puzzled expression on this line here. Did people pick their last names in the medieval era? I can't remember. I don't know. I'm not a history buff. Does anyone know? Were you given a name by someone else? Was it just what people tended to call you? Did you officially choose it? Was it officially assigned? Did you have people whose job it was to go around giving people names? Because that's a position you could abuse. You know, if your job was to go around giving people surnames, you could be like, haha, look, it's Joseph's stupid face. And everyone would be like, but I wanted the name Russell. Nah, I've got the book of you're going to be Joseph's stupid face. But I really don't want to be. Nope. My book, my rules. Probably happened. Yeah, that makes sense. We're like, you, Bob, and you are also Bob. This is very confusing. You shall be Bob 1 and you shall be Bob 2. Okay, fine. That's too confusing. You will be Bob red hair and you will be Bob blonde hair. But we're French. We speak French at the moment, so you'll be Joseph Rousseau, because your hair is red and it's red hair. Joseph Rousseau. You will be Joseph Smith, because you are the blacksmith. You hit the thing with the hammer. But that one we do in English. Joseph Rousseau. Joseph Smith. Done. Oui, oui, baguette. Very good. Right, next, let's do a couple more lines. As I say, I can't stream for super long tonight because we got things to do. But, we can do a bit more. Did we do any scenes? No. Combat, though. We did do combat. Hey, Shiva. Yes. Well, there you go. So the conversation moves on. Right. So this is attacking, so we're going to be... work myself up a bit. Gonna fight ya. Come on. Put him up. I say. Give it the old Lucien Flavius 1-2. Biff, biff. Yes, splendid. Go back to the Shivering Isles. That'll probably do. Give Sheogorath our regards! Let's listen back to those two, see how they sounded. First one was fine. Oh no, that's me saying let's... I might do that last one more time, the give Sheogorath our regards thing. Give Sheogorath our regards! Nah, that needs to be kind of... Give him our regards! Give Sheo our regards. Give Sheogorath our regards! Give Sheogorath our regards! Ah, that kind of worked. Give Sheogorath our... Give Sheogorath our regards! That one worked. Ah. I topped out on the microphone. It was a little bit too loud. So I need to just turn that down slightly. There's me turning it up so much. Just down a smidge. So I'm going to get a tiny bit quieter. Give Sheogorath our regards. Give. Bah. Bang. Yeah. We'll try it like that. Maybe a tiny smidge more. Give Sheogorath. Give. Must sound very odd to all of you listening, but there you go. Give Sheogorath our regards. Right, one more time then. Oh, how did I do it? Give Sheogorath our regards. Give Sheogorath our regards. I don't like it. I don't like the take. I'm sorry that you have to listen to me say these words so many times. Give Sheogorath our regards. I like that one. I'm here going to invoke the principle of it'll do. Give Sheogorath our regards. Oh, then, of course, he could be trying to sound really cool when he says this, like, I send my regards. I think that enemy got the point. Give Sheogorath our regards. That one sounds like he's having more fun with it. Yeah, that'll do. Give Sheogorath, give Sheogorath, give Sheogorath, give the regards. Sheogorath regards. Regards to Sheogorath. Just so many. I like to think of regards as a way of giving to Sheogorath in life. Or are they? Discuss. Right, so this is go back to the Shivering Isles. H and I, standing for iguana. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Ooh. I am thrilled to have invaded your life so much, Cthulhu. It's not that good a line. mildly funny, but oh well. If that results in homeless people being given more hats, then that's a result. Right. There was a song request. Let me see. I'm not quite sure of all the tune to this bit. But I will try. I know some of it. Start spreading the news. Da, 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 da. I'm leaving today. Da, 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 da. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. Oh, hang on, that goes quite difficult there. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you. New York, New York, New York, New York. Bum bum, yeah. Skip to the end there, you see. Right. Guys, I'm going to take a very short break. And I'll be back. I think we might do 15 minutes more. So I'll be one sec. And yeah, talk amongst yourselves. Be good. See you in a few minutes. Hi, peeps. Look, we're going to do, I think, 20 minutes more. And then I really need to crack on with the main Lucien update. Because I really want to get that done so I can get it sent off to the testers this weekend. And I'm busy for a lot of tomorrow evening. So yes, time is of the essence. So yeah, 20 minutes more on this. Then I'm going to log off. So let's record a few more lines in the time that we have got. Hope you were good and had a nice break. I have got myself some fizzy elderflower, which has been crushed slightly. So there's definite explosion potential. No. I just can't get the thing open. It's not. Well, that's very frustrating. Come on. Okay, so I'm not drinking fizzy elderflower. Let's crack on with the stream. Mazakin sent a sketch in the Discord. Oh, I'll have a look. Just to show you what's happened there. Just look at that. Isn't that one of the most upsetting things in the world? I'm trying to show it to you without spilling it, but it's just popped to the back of it, but not the front. It's not properly opened the thing that it's supposed to because the top is distorted in some way. No, it's definitely not beer I don't drink. It's just sparkling as elderflower juice and sparkling water. That's all it is. But no, that is just popped the back bit. So I can try and drink it, but I'll look like an absolute so-and-so. I can't access it. Nope. I'll have to go downstairs again after the streaming. I don't know, get a knife or something and stab it open. Not a very good endorsement for these people. Dalston's sparkling elderflower drink. Okay. Anyway, there was a question. Are you finishing 6.0 or did you miss it? Yeah, nope, that's correct. Craving the Craze. My plan is I am currently making the final, well, not in the stream today, but after the stream, I'm currently in the process of making the final adjustments to Lucien version 1.6.0, and I'm getting it to the beta testing team at the weekend with the hope that I should be able to release it a bit later on in the month, you know, depending on whether it all goes well or whether there are problems. You know, if we find loads of issues with it, then I might have to take a bit longer to fix those issues. But assuming that it is all in fact fine, or at least basically fine, only minimal tweaks needed, then yeah, should be able to release soon. All very exciting. Can't wait to get it out there. Right, let's have a look at Mazakin's sketchy sketch. Well, I'm sure it's not sketchy. I mean, it's a sketch, but I mean, it's not sketchy as in like, ooh, I don't know if that's very good. I'm sure it's a very definitely good non-sketchy sketch. Oh, that's cute. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. It's always very cute with Mazakin's sketches. They're always brilliant, aren't they? Look. Froggo, Lucien. Lucien Frog Boy. Very cute. I love it. He looks very happy. That suits him, I think. Oh, wait, you can't see. Oh, I didn't transition the thing. Sorry, that's awkward. Here you go. Let's try it again. Froggo, look, you can see now. Cute Froggo, Lucien. It's very cute. Oh, everything's gone wrong. There you go. Look at him. Sweet. Thank you for sharing that, Mazakin. Fab work. As ever. Shout out from Jotun Randor, by the way, 13 minutes ago, to me for my extra content. Well, good. Okay. Oh, and shout out to me for making a fantastic mod and fixing some bugs. Thank you, Craving the Craze. I try my best. But yes, 1.6.0, nearly finished, coming soon. 2,000 new lines, bringing us to a total of 5,000 lines of dialogue. Making progress. Lots of exciting stuff. Can't wait for you guys to play it. Okay, let's crack on with some recording then, because I'm burning through my time. I only have so much to do this, and I'm wasting it prattling rather than actually modding. Okay. I want to go camera in the corner. Lucien's favourite book. No idea, I'm afraid. Sorry, Butane. Don't know. Oh, no, I used the sense of regard thing twice, obviously. Oh, well, I'm sure it's fine. So you're the... Hello. So you're the saints we've heard so much about. Rissard sends his regards. Ooh, that sounded edgy, didn't it? One more time. So you're the saints we've heard so much about. Rissard sends his regards. Ooh, that sounded edgy, didn't it? Did I actually record that? I don't think I did. I don't think I clicked the record button. No, I didn't. We'll have to do it one more take. So you're the saints we've heard so much about. Rissard sends his regards. No. So you're the saints we've heard so much about. Nope. So you're the saints we've heard so much about. Rissard sends his regards. Ooh, that sounded edgy, didn't it? Yeah, lovely. Good. Good take. Aren't I afraid of clipping? You mean like when the audio is too loud? So it just hits the top and you get distortion. Yeah, so I've tried to, we had a little issue with it earlier. There was some clipping on a previous line, so I just bumped my volume down, the little volume dial thing down, so that even at my loudest, I'm not going to clip. That's the idea. H-I-J. Thank you, Craving the Craze. Da-dum, da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Who's going to be first to spot this particular theme tune? Da-dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum, dum. Da-dum, da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum. Da-dum, da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Da-dum, dum, da-da-da. Points to Logan. Correct. C'est Sherlock. Sherlock. Alors, c'est le Sherlock. Hey, Caesar79. Doing all right, thank you. How are you? You thought whenever you see the squiggly line, audio at the top, audio hitting the top, that's clipping. Which squiggly line are we talking about? You talking about this one here? Hello, my name is Lucien Flavius. So we're only just hitting the top there. We're not quite there. It's most of the time it's fine. I say, gosh! If I go really loud, gosh! We probably do just hit it, so I maybe might want to turn it down a smidge further. But generally it's all right. Because you want to be as loud as possible without actually hitting the top, because that makes the compression algorithm work a bit better. The one when you're recording, the one you see in Audacity, I don't have Audacity open. So, I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, is there another one that appears when I'm recording? Let's do a quick test and see what you're talking about. Hello, 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 hello. I say, goodness me, I can't see another line anywhere. Oh, you mean this one there? No, 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 that has nothing to do with anything. That squiggly line there hitting the top, you can zoom in and out of that. There's a setting to adjust the scale. No, don't worry about that. That does nothing. That just means louder or quieter. I can't find... There is a button you can click to zoom in and out of that. I really want to drink this fizzy elderflower drink, and it's really annoying how it's been crushed like this. No, no, that's really not happening. Oh, so frustrating. That upsets me on a spiritual level. Gosh, that's some awfully shining armor for a common... That's some awfully shining... Come on, we can do this. Come on. Joseph. Can't get the voice actors these days. Gosh, that's some awfully shiny armor for a common... Come on. Gosh, that's some awfully shiny armor for a common bandit. Wherever did you get it? I read that as salts and seducers there, Caesar. Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Joseph, where today we're using salts and seducers. Yes, exactly, Shadow Wolf. The main mod is in super sneaky secret spoiler mode, as in, I'm not showing you guys me streaming the main mod at the moment, because I am working on secret stuff that you can't see. Well, it's just, so, it's not secret as such, it's like, it's not like I've got a secret, well, I don't want to, what I'm trying to get at with it is that it will be better if you experience it for the first time in-game rather than seeing it or hearing about it from me first. Like, the impact will be better. So just trust me. So, yeah. What have I been waiting for? Been wasting all my time. Watching my youth just slip away, it surely is a crime. And it goes on and on and on. Thank you for the bits, Rainstorm Wonder. Hey, King Fuller 98. Yes, so I will be doing Civil War commentary at some point in the future. And when I do, if you're a Stormcloak supporter, that will be a point of conflict between you and Lucien that we'll have to address in some way. He certainly won't ever be willing to go along with killing Imperials. Thanks for the bits, Yummy, Salts and Seducers. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. Exactly, Karen Med. Super sneaky secret salt spoiler mode. Spot on. Secret salt. The special secret ingredient. I mean, when I'll actually get around to doing it, I have no idea. So for now, you can join the Stormcloaks and Lucien will say nothing. Yes, so if you go onto my website, which is josephrussellauthor.com, if you just Google Joseph Russell, it'll come up. You'll find, if you go to the Lucien section, there's loads of different articles about, well, there's like 7 or something, different articles about Lucien. And one of those articles is a list of all the quests that Lucien has commentary for. So check that out if you're ever wondering whether Lucien comments on a particular thing. I'm sorry, Butane, I don't know that at all. In fact, I don't think I've ever even heard of it. Sorry. No, I've never played Beyond Reach, and it's not currently on my list of mods for Lucien to comment on. Sorry. Kinthal, you are a terrible person. I just want you to know that. All clear? Splendid. I think that was a good line. Sorry, Butane. I'll refund you the points. Looking forward to Extended Cut? I mean, yeah, I don't know anything about it, really. I'd like to do some... There are interactions planned at some point when they're getting a bit closer to release. But I'm not... I don't have any particular information about it or anything. I don't know what it's going to be like or anything, really. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't, Mazakin. But if not, then one of my favourite songs. Oh, I've been singing my favourite songs all stream. I'm trying to have another sip of this. I really need to go and get a knife or something and open that up, but yeah. One of my favourite songs. Let's try and do one that we don't always do. Thing is, we've done all my favourite songs, like... that we do them all the time on stream because they're my favourites. That's why I sing them so much. HI we want now. So trying to think of a different one that is still one of my favourites that we haven't heard much. I can do that first check. That's easier. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Hang on. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me. And tore me to pieces, and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of beta, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Gonna skip to the end. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. And when you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Yeah. Which, incidentally, is also one of my favourite songs, so I don't know whether that ticks both boxes. I'm not sure. Struggling to think of a song, I'm afraid, today. Anyway, I think I will just refund you those points because, to be honest, I can't think of one off the top of my head. And we are at the end of the stream, really. I am out of time because I really need to crack on with the main update. So I'm going to do all that. Sorry it's been a bit of a shorter one today. We didn't get very much done, but, you know, it's something. Always all steps in the right direction. I will be back on Saturday to continue Daveth's Skyrim playthrough. You know, the adventures of Daveth, the not very good thief. That'll be continuing on Saturday. Back on Monday for Multiplayer Monday. Back on Thursday for Thinky Thursday. And we just repeat those over and over again forever until one of us dies. Sorry, that got dark. Anyway, yep. So yeah, stay marvellous. Be good to one another. Make sure you drink enough water. Wear a mask. All that sort of stuff. And yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.